Hi everyone, I am Margot, your tarot reader, and today we are doing a personal reading for a client. We have Scorpio and Cancer in the play. As always, prior to the recording, I call into the universe for my client's personal information because they remain private at all times. And as you already know, prior to the recording, we are channeling the personal energy and personal information of the client because, again, their privacy is to my utmost respect. And we keep them private for the sake of their personal growth as well in the physical and or spiritual. Now, again, I'm Margot, your tarot reader. If you are interested, please email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook, Margot, your tarot reader. If and when there are moments of silence, it is when I'm transcending to your spirit guides, listening to the message, hearing the messages, visualizing the messages that I need to transcend and pass on to you. Any advices? Do know that they come from your higher being and from your own guide and your own spirit. But of course, you are in your own shoes, so take what must you need at the time and change and align yourself for what you also need or discard. Okay, angels of the heaven and earth, I want to thank you for reminding me at this very moment, protect me, and of course all the ones, and shower me, and let I see what must I know, what must I see when it comes to okay. Thank you, angels of the heaven and earth. Thank you for the gods into the heavens. Now I'm going to see you, Cancer. And of course, the energy of the Scorpion. If there's anything that needs to come through or around that energy, we will see that energy itself on the second spread. Or however the energies are letting me know at the time that I spread. Thank you for the gods into the heavens. Okay. Let I see. With your permissions, guardian guides, show me what must I know, what must I see for. Okay. So we do have the celebration coming up shortly. What the guys are telling me is your tensions are being bottled and built in by you at this time. So you're worried about the outcome. You're worried about the good and the bad. Okay. And so the guys are telling me just to relax, take a deep breath, and just plan what you had ahead for this. But at the same time, everyone is adult. They're all responsible for their own actions. And deep down, you know how each individual person is. So they're asking you, in order to keep the peace, do know who to invite and not to invite. What I would suggest is, like if you send email or text, say, we're having whoever is welcome to join us to celebrate in behalf and for behalf of, and then you say the name. So we want to join and celebrate in a peaceful manner, so please join us. Okay, well, reward it the way you want to, but it gives them a clue that if they want to be a part for the sake of who you're doing it for, then because of that person, they should be able to respect all manners and behave like adults. Okay, of course, that is easy said than done, but and then probably mind the alcohol that you're going to have in the house, so that way people that do drink and get out of their own proportion will not have the ability to be drinking that night. I would suggest, but that will be your choice. And also, if you see certain things coming at hand, then just distance yourself from that before you feel the action coming in. When people go somewhere, they already know ahead of time that certain people may be there, and sometimes because of that, purposely they want to show up to show themselves off or to show who's the toughest and whatnot. Again, childish behavior, childish actions. um, we do see that it is a concern of you in reference to the people that you care, in reference to the people that you love, family and or friends, it says here. And it's quite a big concern. um, and maybe even if they become your enemies, what you need to do is speak your truth and say, you know what, enough is enough. We're grown, we're adults, and I respect you, so please respect my boundaries or my space, whatever it is, however you want to place that. And say, it's enough fuse. Certain things should be able to end and move forward because, again, we're grown. But that would be me. I feel that a lot of people don't see it in that manner, or not willing to move forward and, have a better life in their sources. But okay. I'm going to see you and then see here. We do see the concern and worries that you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. People fighting over jealousy, envy, who looks the best. Oh, look at their hairdo. Oh, look, they lost weight, they gained weight. I hear all these people criticizing each other and including themselves. And I feel that with Venus, endangerment, not too long ago, and is still going into the retrograde in here in the 19th of December, and with the overshadow of that, definitely I see why you had that conflict. As a matter of fact, I actually had at the very least 7 clients that went through that stage, similar to what you went through with your family and or friends. And so obviously, Venus, it's hindering the planet at that time in your chart, in your life. Some people were more severe, others were less. And so you are in between of what happened. And so I do understand that. And so some people, of course, it will be a long-standing fuse, but we'll see yours. I feel that yours, because it's been long-standing for quite a while, it kind of was blowing, and so it was time for that to boil out and explode. It was like it was meant to happen, but it's meant to happen for a reason. Could be for you, could be for them, okay? Or both. I see the celebration that you're having in reference to what you commented, but I also feel that there will be a slight disagreement and or discomfort. I feel that your tension is building to that, or feeling the tension that is coming. But also I feel that, how do I put this? I feel that there's someone that is showing up to your invites and whatnot, but just to see what's up, and literally that's what they say, what's up, to see how is it coming for you, how have you moved up or declined in others around you, to gossip later at the end of the day, like literally getting in the car after leaving your home and already, phoning, texting, and you know what I mean. This is how I see this energy. I do see the arrival of someone in your home from the military is what I'm sensing here. I also do see that there is the arrival of a child, of a birth, celebration of a birth as well. It's very clear here, but it also announces that there is another child on the way. So someone within your family is also having another child, probably within a year as now, okay? So congratulations in that manner. Okay, so I'll lay it out like that because that's just the way they gave it to me. Nothing is on purpose. Everything has its reason. Okay? So we do see someone that is a bit bitter here when it comes to themselves in their relationship. They probably judge everything in themselves more than what they should. Okay. Um, okay. I feel that on the applications that we talked about, we do see at least a callback from one of those. I'm not sure how many have you done, but again, I asked you to do a few so we can have an open window to those. And so one of them should definitely be a yes, should definitely have a ring at your call. Okay. And so you asked me something that I was reading in your emails, and um, as a Cancer, you intend to be you take everything to the heart. You intend to be affected by everything that goes around, not just in your life, but as well, in others. And so for that reason, I would have to, and it's hard to do. You have to find a way to somehow detach from what goes around you, not within you. You know what I mean? The lessons that other people have around your life, or probably less and or harder than you. And so they behave in different patterns in different forms, and they act accordingly to that. And so do you. So because of what their lessons are, they overreact or underact. And so it affects Cancer quite a bit. As you are one of those signs, you intend to take it very personal. And then not just that, but you want to heal automatically those people and yourself. But it's just unfortunately we can't do that. They have to go through it. Phases of repetition, behaviors, actions, and whatnot, physically and spiritually, as well as we. And so, therefore, it doesn't happen in just a blink of an eye. And it doesn't even happen for us in that manner. Okay. Everything has to have its course in order to have that lesson learned in the proper manner. And so, and I hope you're following what I'm saying, but, you know, when we see someone hurting, we want to heal their energy right off the bat. And so we can do all these tensions, all these rituals and all this, whatever may be the case. It can only ease them to a certain degree. And it just, of course, it depends if we're talking about rituals. But again, on an emotional basis, so let's say, for example, a friend comes and explains their problems. Okay, you want to automatically, you intend to take the problems into your hands and find the solution to them right off the bat. And when you do something for yourself, you want to do it for others as well. The same, if it came good to you, you want to give back. And so that is wonderful. But again, those people, because of their energies, may not be ready to receive in that manner, whether it's a gift, conversation, healing, whatever it may be. You understand? And so it's something that we, Cancer, and I have to say we because, of course, I'm into your energy right now and your spirit guides, you have to find a way to divide yourself from that. If someone comes and explains their situations and sorrows and problems, then just listen. And if they ask for advice, then give one. But learn to detach right off the bat when they leave or when the conversation is over, however it is interacting. Okay? And if it's very severe to detrimental to your energy and your space, then you might want to consider again retouching those cleansing, because it can, by someone coming to have a simple conversation, including we transfer energy, whether it's good or bad. Just as you do to them, they do to you. So be wise at that. Okay. And of course, sometimes certain things can escalate to physical actions as well. That's how bad the energy collects and collects, and it's boiling and boiling like a like a volcano. It's just sitting there boiling, mixing, and just coming up, and to the point where you just had it enough, and then it boils, and then we have all these conditions of problems. Okay. So I let me see. I'm going to see let's see here. I want to see something. We do see that as of now, next year, we have someone that is coming into your life. And again, we do see someone that is intended to want to be in your energy, someone that you already know from the past, that it's lingering in there, wanting to continue to be your friend. And that to me is friends with benefits. There is something that you will start doing. Hopefully will be that resolution that you want to put out there. Everybody does it at the end of the year in December, but normally I would suggest during Aries season, because it is the actual start of the year. And what we intend, then we can manifest it a bit more longer and steady. But again, you can still do it at the end of the year. It is focus on what you desire for next year. Focus on what you intend to have for the following years, including. Keep that in mind. We are having another eclipse here on the 19th, and also it is the last one for the year with the moons. But we're also having the 12-21-21. The energies are going to be in a precise angle to where we can go into the portal and just put our petitions there. And there will be a long, and I mean long lasting, including they can fall into generations and generations. So you might want to do that as well. Okay. And of course I can, we can talk about that later. But for now, I feel that, there is and you might say, I don't want it right now, but there is a relationship that wants to take form in your circle, in your life, someone that wants to open up when it comes to love. And I know you're not asking, but that's what I'm hearing. There is that change of home as well. Make sure that when it happens, you're getting everything clear. You're reading every detail and know what you're getting, and get it in email or text, whatever it may be, so it's written down so you won't be lost, later on. Okay. Because if you're getting it in December here before the year is over, you're falling into the shadow of Venus retro. And also because at the end of December, we're coming into the shadow of retro Mercury. So as of now, any kind of changes that you want to make physically or mentally, for work, for yourself, for your family, whatever it may be, you need to make sure that you have everything on top, read, proofread, whatever it may be. Okay. We do see that there will be a home change for you right around the corner. Okay. And we do see that someone else is coming in to live with you as well. We do see that arrival. Okay. We do see that you are going to enjoy that movement because you're going to feel a little bit peaceful, is saying here, that you'll be able to breathe a little bit. So right after you move, we do see that other people are going to be talking behind your back because of that move. They're going to make up their own story of why it has been, or you're moving. And you're going to hear people saying things that are deceitful to you, to your person, to yourself. So I would say stay away from those comments or from whatever messages you're hearing or people are telling you. Because all it is wanting to start drama and infuse what has just recently happened. Okay. Would it get solved? I feel that it's going to take a little bit longer, probably after spring, unless, and again, these are certain things that, you may say that the universe allowed you to change to an extent. Like I always say, certain predictions can and are allowed to change if you align yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically with the ethers. But as well, certain predictions can and will not be changed because it is the path that you and people in question have to take in this earthly world. And that is very truth and very given. So if I say that this dispute and this discard will happen a little bit for the next 3 months, then you might decide, you know what, I want to fix it. And again, there goes Cancer. I want to solve it. I want to make peace. We're at the end of the year. Let me see what I can do. Well, you can try, but you have to learn how to do it and how to call the actions for when you're willing to try. What I would suggest is wait and see if those people come around by any means, text, call, and then, it is because they are also desiring the same thing. But because Venus is going to retro and again Mercury at the end of the year, we still see those conflicts going in. What may happen after all this shadowing going around at the end of January, you start to see your eyes a bit more clear of why it took place and what part you took and they took, and so will they. So whoever is at blame will try to find ways to either emphasize and understand or accept their mistakes. What I would suggest at this moment is put those feelings that you have in reference to what happened with your friends and or family aside for now, and deal with what you have going on right now for your energy, and deal with this other thing later after the fact. Let's just build on your energy to resume your positive energy. If you keep thinking of what took place, if you keep replaying it at what took place, then you're staggering that energy on your space. It was a very good thing that you had that cleansing done because it discarded a lot of those things. I felt that you were hurting, that you were crying. I felt that you kept asking yourself why and why me. And so when we do those things, and I understand, believe me, I'm not judging. That's the first thing that we intend to do. We judge ourselves and we blame ourselves. And so we're asking why, whatever it is that happens, we intend to ask why me. But we do not want to get there. We do not want to ask those things because the universe takes it differently. And so they put it right back and they hold it right there for us to dwell on that and dwell on that for sure for quite some time. So again, avoid those sentiments, those thoughts, and those feelings, okay? When something happens that it hurts you, that it bothers you, dispel it. Tell it to someone. And again, of course, I'm here. And we can discard that energy however way it is or however severe it is. But that will be one of the best ways possible to work on it, okay? So, a second. And so we do see that, and so a lot of things when they happen for a reason. I keep saying that, is the energies playing and dabbling with me. There is a couple here, that obviously the argument, it's been long standing between two people. Maybe there's a couple here who's married. And so they had a dispute with other people within the situation that you're explaining. And so we see that. And we see the other person being envy. And I will say that, what? It's not just one person. It's literally, at the very least, 3, okay? Females. Jealous. And I feel that there's an attraction to a man here. Almost like saying you're attracted to my man or you had something to do with my man. However way that falls. So one of these women were jealous of their relationship, and I do feel that there is an attraction between one of those women and their man. Definitely. Could something have happened? Probably, most likely so. Okay? But that's what I'm sensing. Now I'm going to see what the energy of the other person, Scorpio, is asking. Or doing. I feel that the Scorpio has had a lot of difficulty in their life, feeling ashamed for certain things that they've done in their life, but yet not accepting of their shames or their actions. And so therefore they intend to dwell on other people's life and blame other people for their actions and behavior. Okay. I do feel that what this person has mentally, it's a lot of karma from, of course, the past lives of their karma as well, of their karma, moving from centuries and centuries. Is that something that is on their own? But I also feel that, I feel that these, with Scorpio here, I feel that their energy is showing me that whether you know or not, I feel that they have dabbled into a lot of things of the other side, like things that I do. And I feel that they have been in and out of that, entwining, to get certain things done with by other means. Okay. And especially do because of love here. I feel that her energy in love has been very detrimental to her. In order to feel love, she has to have someone by her side, whether it's bad treatment or not. She needs that approval of a male. And really what she's looking for is an approval of a parent. Maybe there was a lot of conflict as you were growing up with this person, Scorpio, and feeling jealous that someone rised and others didn't. However may be, it could have started as simple as when you were between 5 and 10 years of age. She took my whatever it was, my colors, she took my shoes, she took my outfits, whatever it may be. But I feel that it was a little small thing that escalated into big, and for a very, going on as old as they are. But it is not the object of what took place when you were little. It is the feeling that was huge in their life that made that shift and change, forever scarfed. And so it could have been with you, it could have been with other siblings. And I feel that her mind feels a little scattered to me. She's been going through a phase, I feel, of certain entities as well. Okay, of course I'm going to see the other spirit in a minute, but okay, I'll see that other spirit in a minute, but I want to see for you when it comes to there's someone in your surrounding that is going through legal actions later on, as of now, sometime next year. It might even be a conflict of their relationship, including a breakup. A breakup or a legal separation. Okay. I feel that your job right now currently is going to give you a little bit more to do. If they do like a project or teaching or whatever may be the case that you feel is more than what you're supposed to be doing, you might want to ask a little pay raise in that. It might not be given right off the bat, but it will be later on. We do see that something is coming in within your work environment. We do see another job coming in for you as well. We do see you making more than what you have right now. Okay, making more either through a raise and or an additional job as well. Okay, you're going to meet someone within your work environment as well. Absolutely. We still see that someone else within your family is also going to have a child. It's very clear. It's showing, the more we look at it, it's just there. And we also see the home change environment for you. I do believe that right within a month of you moving, and again, it is not for you to do anything about it unless when it happens, we'll know what it is exactly. But I do feel that within a month or so of you moving from where you are right now, we do see some hindering energies for that person that is older in your sector of family. And that can and will be probably most likely due to the male that is around her energy that is going to take fast actions in whatever it is that they're wanting to accomplish. Now, I feel that you're saying, well, then what do I do? Should I just stay to prevent that? No, you have to do what you need to do for you. You cannot, and I repeat, cannot put and continue to put your life on hold for others. You have to think about you, do for you, and your immediate, and I mean immediate family, which is your children. Your life and their future depends on what actions you do at this time. How you conduct yourself, how you act, how you love, how you give and receive will depend on what actions come for them as well. Do believe me when I tell you that. What is going to take place in that sector of that elder person, it has to be whatever needs to be, because they choose to go that path and that route because they are blinded by the other person. Can you help them spiritually? You can only help this person on a temporary basis spiritually, yes. And can you lessen the elder's experience spiritually? Absolutely. You can lessen the behavior and the actions and what's to come to that person. Absolutely, you can. And that will be the only way that you can help this person at the time, but you cannot stay because of the sake of what's coming ahead for that person. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. So for the now, you do have the celebration coming. We do see a little bit tension there, but again, whenever you see that tension coming, pull those people aside and say, please, you are here to celebrate so and so. So let's keep it respectful and let's just enjoy the moment, and then we can discuss it later in private. Keep that in mind. Okay. There will be a change. I feel like I was telling you that earlier within you, and I feel that the shift and change that is coming in you, I feel that it's a little bit joyous and happy, and again, because of what's coming ahead within your family. But besides that, I feel that you are also having a shift of your physical, and so you might decide to, you know what, out of nowhere say, I feel that I need to. You've been wanting to, but now you're going to take a change because you see something or someone see it or hear it, and then it just opens that portal for you to say enough is enough. And I feel that I can do that as well. And so maybe you're going to join the gym or going to start for walks, but you are definitely working on your physical self this year coming, and it will inspire and it will regenerate your energy in a better aspect, including give you more positive energy. How you feel, it's the way the energy is around you. So when you're feeling all drained and out, we need to just suck that out and come and regenerate our energy. Okay. And so you already have experienced this for quite a while in and out, so you kind of know when something's going on and what you need to do. And so of course I'm here. Okay. But yes, there's going to be a workout there in your physical, a new hairdo. Do not, and I repeat, do not do anything that is brand new to your physical self starting after the 10th of December of this year, all the way until, I want to say, the second week of February. And what better way to do it that probably so on February the 10th, to rejoice yourself, redo your hair, redo your nails, cut your hair, do another beautiful, nice color, or, whatever it may be, and buy those hot jeans that you want to get, or whether they're leather or whatever may be the case, and rejoice on that day. And because Valentine's is around the corner, but also because you're going to feel a lot better then, or starting then. So within that date, I feel that you might want to do something new to yourself, okay? But as of now till then, you might just want to retouch something of yourself. Maybe go into your closet and get that good pair of jacket and a good pair of pants that was making you look good, feel good. And again, because it's something old and something that we're bringing back what was, okay? When it comes to retro, we're going back to something, back to an old hairdo that you felt good about, back to outfit that you had and can or fit in it. And if you cannot, should adjust it, if it's a jacket, then make it into something else. If it's a dress, cut it down a little bit shorter. And I mean, cut it down a little bit shorter in the front, or in the side, So redo something that it's already been sitting there, physically, for yourself during the retrograde. And then February 10th come, put something new on you. Buy a brand new outfit for you. Even if it's a dollar store item, I don't care. What matters is the intention that we're doing. Put it out there. Buy yourself a nice pair of whatever may be the case. Of course, when we are there, we can see what planets and what colors, and whether it's a jewelry, whether it's an outfit, whether it's a hairdo. I would suggest a little bit of everything. Okay? Goes a long way. And we generate that energy because, again, you were asking me something, so I feel that this will have a lift for you completely. And I also feel that you are going to be motivated to say, I feel free now, or I'm starting to feel free now, and I'm starting to feel that I can expand my joy, my happiness, for whatever comes in your way. It may be a dream, it may be something that you hear and again say or see, but it's there, it's floating in there. Okay. So, and even though you don't do much sometimes, because you don't have to do much to look good, feel good, believe me, there are still people that are looking out there, what you're putting, what you're posting, or how you're looking, or how is it that that things are happening to her, but yet she's still out there, she's still hanging, she's still looking good. People, even if it's family, they want to see you down to make themselves feel good. It has nothing to do with you. It's them. Okay. Now I'm going to see. Okay. No, thank you. Okay. 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 So we definitely see that this person can be successful if they choose to. But I feel that they're not all in their best behavior, the Scorpion. I feel that when she should feel on top of the world, she feels like she's going through a cycle of not understanding herself. We do see that it's her energy, her space, her personal energy that is being inflicted here, being drawn away by other means, by other sources, I feel, okay? When she should be joyous, she's not. When she should be happy, she's not. her intuitions are flowing away from her sometimes, I feel. Um, and I feel that and again, coming up with certain things or seeing hearing other people's problem, it's what they drive off, okay? And I also, let me just pull out the other ones because they're here for a reason. All the ones that came on the upright. So on the opposite side. So we do feel that she has been struggling with relationships, and I feel either marriage and or just love relationship. People not being honest with her, deceived by the people that she's loved, whether it is family, friends, and love relationship. And I feel that it's a little bit of everything for this person. I feel that she's been struggling to detach from something here and not accepting the truth or not willing to accept the truth of something that happened a long time ago. She feels that someone lied and deceived her. Okay, is what I'm sensing here for this person. I'll leave this one out here. Oh, definitely. She feels it's a family member. There was a suffering of hers within family, but also within love. Love has not been the greatest for this person. She struggled a great deal in her life to have what she has. And even if she lives well, for example, she still feels like she has not lived well. She still looks after other people what they succeeded in, and then she looks at herself and judge within others' faces. Okay? There is a family situation that happened years ago that is still hindering her energy, either when she was young and small or one of her children. Now, what this is, she still does not believe something that either took place or she feels that someone lied about that. Okay? I'm going to turn this one and then see it later. Yes. So she feels betrayed, confused by the people that she loves. Okay? But she feels betrayed and backstabbed. So she feels that everyone is doing something against her. Kind of similar to what you explained to me, but in her energy, it's how she's feeling. So it can also be that you yourself are picking up a lot of her negative energy, that it is transcendent, from your circle of family. And so there's a lot of despair. She feels that she have had certain entities around her. How do I put this? When it's almost like, I'm not sure if it happened on as she was growing up or including might even be happening now, where she feels entity or sources around her. She might feel that is positive, but according to this, it is not. Okay. There's a nasty energy around her that tells me it is from the other side. Whether she lost someone or whether it is reincarnated within her energy from past lives, and again, we still see, there we have it, you see. Now let me see what's here behind this one. She probably has a little bit more than you do, or she feels that she does, that she is comfort in money materials, or she feels that she is more settled in material life than you are, then actually, not just you, but other family members or other people. She feels a little bit high on her horse sometimes, could be all the time. But however she feels or demonstrates to people, it's not necessarily how she is within inside. Because let's say if she has a brand new Chanel purse, for example, it's empty. And empty is her heart, not the purse itself. So in other words, she could be carrying something very expensive to show off, but lacking of her emotions. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's what I'm sensing here. So we do see that it's a past situation from a love relationship that has been in and out of her life for quite some time. She knows, deep down she knows, but she's there. I feel that she is having problems within her love sector, or always have been attached to the wrong connections, the wrong people even. And whether or not she's married, it tells me here that her marriage is not in the best outcome. It hasn't been in a while. Her relationship has been scattered of betrayals and deceits, and vice versa, either hers or the person that she's been with. Abusive relationship, abusive behaviors in closed doors. And I feel that how do I put this? If she observed this when she was growing up, it kind of falls into a pattern of behavior, okay? And that is why we saw the mental and instability in her, for quite some time. If her mother was not stable in this lifetime, then, it's something that it carries on to her. I'm not sure if she's close to the oldest or youngest, whatever it may be. If she's close to the oldest or the oldest, in the middle or the last one, we can definitely see her generating the behavior of her family, of her mother line, okay? And so we definitely see that there's a toxicity energy around her. She is lashing out of that energy that is sucking her in, and sometimes out of nowhere. And it's this is someone that should be happy in life, but they're not. They're miserable, and misery follows misery. So so I feel that she will out of nowhere look for problems when there is none, okay, or instigate certain situations. But I also feel that there's another woman in this line that is similar to her energy as well, okay? That's what I'm sensing here. So I feel that sometimes even she will also spread things that are not so, to conflict the energies, to get attention, okay? Whether she knows it or not, it happens. It's something that she is either used to doing since she was little, but we definitely see it, okay? We do see an ending to something or someone here, okay? I gotta look at all of them, or upright, so I will look at all of them. Communication for a work environment, we definitely see it here. We do see someone not willing to share, not willing to give, not willing to expand, not willing to be honest in either her surrounding and or yours. We definitely see someone not willing to budge, okay? Might be her. We definitely see that someone has been in and out of her life for quite some time, but it also tells me that she's also been active in your energy as well, okay? We definitely feel that there has been an ending to a sort of energy within your family, but also within hers more so than anything. It's announcing that there is something that is going to take place in your family sector, in the Scorpio and yours, because it is time for it. It's saying here. So the energy shows me that there's something in her life that is coming to a close, whether it's in a spiritual form and or physical form. We definitely feel that someone is going through a phase of loss, whether it's emotional or spiritually or physically or all of the above. We see someone losing either a person and or their long-standing behavior and or long-standing relationship of some sort, whether it is a male and or female, okay? Please do understand that when I'm doing these, I interacted with the energy of the Scorpio, but because it's connected to you, so you kind of have to, entwine the energies, okay? So whatever suffering that she will render to, because it is her karma, might face you in some kind of level, because again, Cancer, again, sucking in other people's energy and or wanting to heal it and also related, okay? So it is a hindering energy from both sources, wanting to heal, wanting to come together. It will take place sometime next year, maybe because of something that happens here that is meant to happen, whether it's good or bad. And so then eventually sometime next year, you call out the truth, for example. One of you will try to call out the truth. One of you will say yes just to say yes, but not necessarily, again, yes, not necessarily be 100 on it. Okay? Knowing you, I know that when you do something, you do it out of your heart, out of your goodness, and out of your goodwill. Okay? So I know that that will not be you. That will be the other person or persons. We do see a change environment here for someone. Someone is moving, but coming back from the place that they were moving from sometime next year also. Okay? We also see that there is a cycle of something that is going to take drastic changes, but will change because it's meant to change. Someone might receive this in a bad note. The drastic change that is coming might receive it as being negative and act including negative identities that are negative including. Okay? Now, please, again, I have to say, remember, these are the energies of that person that we are reading. So I feel that it's conjunction with yours. So, but we leave it at this time. And so, do not try to reach at them unless you must. Okay? And if you have to invite them, which I think that you should because they are siblings. And let me just say this. Example, you know, right? You know. Sometimes, for example, I love my ex-in-laws. I love them dearly, absolutely dearly. And still to this day, and always will. And I'm always in and out thinking of them and just running out there because I thought of her, taking her flowers, taking her this, because it's who I am, because I love to love. It is just it, and I love to show and come for that. But then you have your true in-laws, so you need to emphasize on what's around you. So, for example, if I have ex-in-laws, knowing that they don't get along, and let's say with my family, either current family now, let's say if I'm married, my in-laws, then the proper thing would be to invite only what is in my life at this time, which is the current in-laws, correct? Because I know that my current in-laws will not like to see the exes. Now, this is an example. But if I have my current in-laws now, knowing that they are wise, wonderful, loving, and caring, and do not like disputes, and do not mind those other ex-in-laws coming over, then absolutely I will invite them. But also keep in mind, my ex-in-laws, are they loving, caring, and nurturing, and respectful? If that combines with the other one, then of course I will have all of them invited. But if I know that one is loving, caring, and the other one excess or currents or negative behavior, then unfortunately I will not invite them. It is what it is. You want a peaceful outcome, then you make that choice. And if they get mad that you have not invited them, exes should not, they're going to talk anyways, but they shouldn't worry about whether or not you invite them. Okay? Just because they do a good deed to you does not mean that you can repay them with inviting them. You can repay them by sending them flowers, by taking them flowers, or taking them out to eat. You know what I mean? There's different ways to do it. But and then if they are my family, then again it's the same way. Who acts the way they act? Who is the one that is current, nurturing, loving to me and to my family, immediate family? So then I will definitely invite the ones that are going to be more positive around me and my family. and I will have a talk with the other one. Say, listen, I love to have you over. So and so is coming over. Do you not mind? And please keep in mind that this is something that I want to celebrate with everyone that I love, but I want everyone to get along. So what you say to this person, then you can say to this person. Now, if that person says, well, if you're going to invite so and so, then I don't need to be there. And why are you going to invite that person? Why? They're going personal and they're going haywire. So then say, you know what? Everyone is welcome. But again, I speak the truth, and I want a calm and peaceful celebration for the sake of so and so. And I don't mind if you're not able to come because of so and so. But again, you're welcome. And I just remember, I don't want any difficulties in that occasion or celebration. That's what I would do. Okay. And I've been around the corner a number of times. And so then, it just, sometimes people can say, oh, okay, I get it now. There is no perfect way to do this or say this, because your intentions are not their intentions. So either way, you're still not going to come out right. And so I know you're giving this for this person. But if the other person was doing it, I would say you do it, you invite who you want, and that'll be it. But I get it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. So we'll leave it at that. I do feel that eventually this will have some type of turn event that it may not be as of now, but later it will be resolved. It's too soon for the energies. And if you make peace right now, within these 2 weeks, 2 months, we still see that difficulty in that relationship. And we still see the hindering back and forth continue, probably even worse. So I would suggest just to nurture that energy on the side later. And if you have invited them already, then, let it just be and let it flow. Don't take it personal. Do that. Do not take it personal. Do the best that you can for you and for your immediate family, and just enjoy it. Enjoy doing it while you're doing it. Okay? I wish you happy holidays. Love and light to you and to yours. And of course, I'm here to help you. And congratulations on that. And also, we'll be in touch, of course. Just, hey, enjoy, because there are good things coming for you at the end of the day. We do see the move. We do see the improvement within your financials, and we do see the improvement within yourself, including including loved one come in here in this year coming. So overall, we do see that positive energy, and so we just have to maintain that energy within it. Okay, there's nothing wrong with you, my lovely, beautiful Cancer. It is everything that you see negative that is around you, or why you ask me. There's nothing negative about that. Please do believe me. The positive side to that is that people do come to you because you listen, because you love, because you're sincere, and because you want to help. So that's why you have all these people that come with such bad behavior and such bad energy, because deep down their spirits want someone that when they care for true feelings, true actions. You understand? Because your karma falls in a deep level. So they're sucking that. They're coming in to suck a little bit of that. And so you kind of, and again, you're the one that opens that flower in, and you let the bee in there and suck it all in. And you just hold it in there, letting everybody in, taking in. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. You're meant for that sometimes. But you kind of have to close it a little bit, because there's nothing going to be. And then that flower is just going to, get dried, and the petals are going to start falling out. We can't do that. We have to just close it in a little bit for us and for ours. Okay? There's nothing wrong. Believe me. It's all energetic conjunction here going on. And so because we're not in a perfect world, we do see those bad beads coming in, stunning your flower. You know what I mean? And then you have the good beads that just want to suck a little bit of your honey and just live off of that for a little bit. As they poke you, they take some and they give some. But then we have the bad bees that are poking you and killing those petals. Okay? But overall, we have the universe that is circling, and they give you a way to protect yourself, right? Like me. Love and light to you. Thank you.